Hi folks, it's Wednesday.
Hey folks, it's Monday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday.
Saturday.
Sunday.
This week is Harry Potter theme and I'm going to talk about how I came to discover Harry Potter. So it all started January 6th, 2001. Side note, in Spain it's not typical to give presents on Christmas Day, but instead we give and receive presents on January 6th, which is the day that the three wise men gave their presents to Jesus, and that's called Reyes Magos, or simply Reyes, or Reis in Catalan. So my mom gave me Chamber of Secrets and I really liked it, but at that moment she didn't even know that it was a second part and I didn't even know what Harry Potter was. And then that April, Goblet of Fire came out. So my mom got it for me, even though I remember telling her that I wanted the third one, not the fourth, because I wanted to continue the story. But she ignored me or something and she bought me the fourth one, and so I read it. It's possibly the physical copy that I've read most times. It's all yellow and used and I love it. Then I don't remember when she bought me the third one, finally. And then I got the first one from a friend. She had started reading it and she didn't like it, so she gave it to me. It's the first time I read Harry Potter. I read it Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire, Prisoner of Azkaban, and Philosopher's Stone. And I don't remember feeling that I didn't understand anything, so I did understand what was happening. I just didn't understand the whole arc. And of course those four, I read them in Catalan. I didn't know enough English to read a whole book in English, and they're quite difficult in English because I remember before the fifth one came out, one of my English teachers let me borrow her copy of Goblet of Fire. I found it so difficult. The vocabulary was really difficult. What I thought was a book for children, it has a really difficult vocabulary, and I guess especially for people who are learning English as a second language. And then Order of Phoenix came out late June 2003. And that was the year that I went to spend 1 month in Cambridge. And I remember exactly the bookshop where I bought it. When I went to Cambridge this year, I saw that it wasn't there anymore and there was a big shopping center there. But anyway, I remember that I bought it during my first 3 or 4 days there. And I'm so happy I bought it that day. I had the flu and I had to stay 1 week at home in bed. And I was so dizzy that I couldn't even watch TV. So a horrible experience because it was the first time I had been abroad and I was in a stranger's house and they didn't even feed me correctly, and it was the first time I was sick without my mom there. But thankfully I had Harry with me and I read the book twice, I think, that week because I had nothing else to do. So yes, I think Harry saved my sanity that week. Then Half-Blood Prince, I think, came out in 2005, if I remember correctly. And then of course Deathly Hallows. We don't do midnight releases here, or at least not in my city. So I just went to the bookshop at 10 in the morning, which was the time that they opened, on the 21st of July 2007. And I got home, started reading and didn't finish until 6 a.m. next morning, and I only stopped to have lunch and dinner. And also in between that, of course, the films came out, which I like, but they're not my favorite films. But I like them because they're films about my favorite books. That's all folks, Christina, I'll see you tomorrow.